So, in episode 5 today, we have got all sorts of crazy stuff coming. We've got some French hip-hop from me, some tropical house from Dave, and a little bit of funky guitar riffs that we like a lot. But also, we've got something more serious note. Dave sprung this on me today. He just came and said, I brought a mug today, which I thought would be really cool just to sip out of. I had to improvise.
I would like... In all of our previous episodes, we've had a big space on the table, and we've had nothing on the table apart from like the laptop and the mic. So I thought I'll bring a mug, and I can drink out of it, because that was nice last week. I liked having the mince pies there.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's a good idea. I don't know quite what that is, but
you didn't think of telling me?
Well, I just assumed that you'd have one. Don't you have a mug on you at all times?
No, that's why I've got Mr. Twix. Song number 1.
No, don't sound too exciting.
This one is a bit of French hip-hop from 20SYL again, and we do talk about him a lot, but I think that's purely because he is one of my favourite artists. I don't know about you.
I think he is, yeah. I think it's one of mine too.
Yeah, along with his other projects, Hocus Pocus, C2C.
He goes under, yeah.
I think Hashfinger. This is a cool one because it's a remix of a very, very popular artist. And
it could have been in mainstream musical madness, but it's not, because it's not that mainstream, because it's 20SYL.
Yeah, this is a remix of Ed Sheeran. It's Thinking Out Loud, and it was actually reposted on Ed Sheeran's page, which I thought was really cool.
Sorry.
For me, when I saw it, I was like, whoa, 20SYL's getting massive.
Wow.
So I reckon
But
this...
20SYL is pretty big anyway, but I guess that's like next level.
So instantly you got, like, as every 20SYL song, the big vocal chops, huge synths coming like... all the little bits going on as well.
I love that bit. That little like bit. That's the best I could do. That bit. So cool. I love that. That's what I like most about 20SYL. It's like a lot of the songs are really, really catchy anyway. But he has all these little like nuances of little like bits, just tiny little bits that the songs are catchy enough to listen to on their own. But if you listen carefully to them, they are really quite intricate songs.
Yeah, it's all about the little intricacies, and then especially with this song, it's got such a sort of like almost trippy rhythm. Something you don't usually hear in French hip hop, but I think works really well.
Oh, I do, yeah. I do really like this. I don't know why. Like, I don't. Maybe it's because Thinking Out Loud's played so much on the radio at the moment, but it is quite fresh. I do quite like this. You don't listen to radio?
No, I do.
What? I don't know what.
I listen to the alternative show.
Friday nights at 9.
On Oxford FM, 105 FM.
We're back tonight for a New Year's special on the days this episode goes up. Next song! Okay, this is the one at the start of the show. Max was saying that we had a guitar riff that was quite close to our hearts. And that's because we know this song called Big Bank Dank.
Yeah.
I feel so British saying that.
Big Bank Dank.
By Olu. And
yes.
And it's just a song we both really like. We did it for our rap show. We had it at a rap show on the radio
We did a
show.
rap show. West Side.
So yeah, we had it in there, and it goes really. It's a sample of. Unfortunately, I don't even know what the song is. I think it's Lovers Carvings. I'm not sure what it's actually called. That's what this song's called. This is a remix of it by Haugli, who's the guy from Norway.
That was Ed Sheeran.
It was Ed Sheeran from the start. And this song's like 5.5 minutes long, but it has the longest build. The song doesn't get into it for like a couple of minutes, but even though now you feel like it's building up to something, but it keeps going for ages. Like the whole guitar riff doesn't come in yet. Like, it's just that little start bit.
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of Wankelmutt.
What?
Wankelmutt.
I haven't heard of Wankelmutt, but I'm sure.
He's been in the charts recently.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good for him.
Not really.
That is a cool shuffle.
So yeah, obviously he does this really long build-up thing, and then he brings in the whole guitar part, which we know anyway, but I guess if you've heard the song originally, you would know the original song. But it gets in, I'm just going to skip a little bit further in, because the song literally builds up for about half the song.
It's quite minimalist, isn't it?
It is quite minimalist.
It's like ground bass.
And it's really sort of percussion heavy. Like all of this remixing that he's done to the song is all like stuff. This, I think it's really nice in the background.
So is the original song by Bibio?
I think it might be, or it might be a remix of a remix. But I don't want to. I didn't look into this enough, but Yeah, this is Howgley's mix of Lovers Carvings by Biblio. Bibio.
Next song.
Next song!
Another 20 SYL. It's more French hip hop for your French hip hop ears. I'm going to stay away from 20 SYL for now because every single show we've done, I think I've brought a 20 SYL.
Mary Trappins posted a new song a couple of days ago, and I was like, we had 2 shows which were like consistently
Dominated
about her.
by trap.
So I was like, I don't want to come across as a trap show. I mean, said this before, but I don't want to just have like, hey, guess who's got a new song, everyone?
I promise I won't have 20 SYL on the next show. So this does remind you a little bit of his older stuff, like Chinese Puzzle, the more ethnic instruments coming in as well. You had a little bit of, what's the Chinese guitar called? King.
I'm gonna be honest. This isn't great for me. 20 SYL for me has like I am really highly with like really crazy electric, really upbeat stuff. This is a bit too sort of mellow. I don't like it as much as I have liked it. Stuff. It's not a bad song, but for me this isn't 20 SYL. I don't know. It's not quite up there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Usually the standard of his music is like full on. It should be like, number 1 star stuff, but recently he's been moving more into sort of rap and that sort of stuff. I mean, which I guess is an extension of French hip hop, but it's still, it can't beat stuff like Younger, which Dave is just getting up here.
Like, this is what I associate as being 20 as well, and it's so upbeat and happy. If you listen to the original song of this, I actually heard it for like the first time ever. I heard the original song of this, and he has done so much to this song to make it as upbeat and crazy as it is, and it just works so perfectly. And 20S, that's what 20 SYL is all about for me, and that's why that other song, that new one, isn't particularly there for me. This one, I could listen to this all day.
Oh well.
Final song!
Final song.
Final songs. I have discovered Tropical House. I don't really know that much about Tropical House. So we had somebody sending their music to us that was Tropical House, and we didn't include it in the show. We probably will. We'll put a link into our description about it. I found this song. I stumbled across it today. I really liked it. I was like, oh, what genre is that? It's Tropical House. Apparently that's a thing. I didn't know quite very much about it, but I really like this.
I've never listened to Tropical House before, so this is
Have you not?
No.
Oh, good. I thought you had, and I was thinking like you're gonna be like, huh, what a scrub. Tropical House. This is really like, I was surprised at how minimalist this was. This is why I was surprised this was Tropical House, because it is quite like reserved, but it does have that like.
That's nice.
It's so summery. It's just lovely. It is really, really chilled. Like Tropical House songs. I was thinking it was going to be like tropical style music, but with this really upbeat, heavy bass line and like crazy, as you say, like festival goer style stuff. But it's just not. It's like really, really tasteful. It's lovely.
That's really nice. Cameraman just running away.
Oh, actually, there's something we can talk about. This is the second week in a row we have a replacement cameraman because it is cameraman Tom's birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday, cameraman Tom, for yesterday.
Because we are filming this on cameraman Tom's birthday, so he's not here. But it won't. When this goes up, it will be cameraman Tom's birthday yesterday.
Yes. And the instrumentation of this is really nice, but so far it sounds a bit boring.
Yeah, it is a little bit. I just really like this whole like bits with the guitar and stuff. It's not a house song really. I don't feel it is. It feels a lot more chilled. And it feels like, again, it's like a chill step song. You listen to it in the background, not listen to it. You just do something else and have it passively listened to. I really like this song. I think it is. It's not something big. It's not like something you'll be like, oh yeah, I really felt listening to. But if you're just doing something, even if you're just having like just talking to someone, you want to have music on in the background, it's a nice song to just have in the background. And it's not like something you feel like you have to listen to, like Cohen Sound. You wouldn't just put Cohen Sound in the background. You'd put this on.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I do really like this.
2 minutes of mainstream musical madness. And in this week's 2 minutes of mainstream musical madness, we are talking about Ben Haynow's new single, which is absolutely awful. There's nothing to it. Like,
what do you mean?
The lyrics, the music, it's just the most generic thing to come out of studios ever.
And that was 2 minutes of mainstream musical Why did you bring this one to the table, though?
I needed something with a bit more impact.
Thank you for watching. This was the 5th one we did. We're going to be doing another one next week, and it's going to get into this flow again. We're going to get back into it after Christmas, and when we get another light in as well.
Yeah.
We're also, there's going to be crazy alternative show time, because on this channel, as of in the next few weeks, we will be uploading our alternative show guide to life series that's going to be starting. Also, this is the first time we're actually going to say this. This is going to be the formal announcement of it, but the alternative show will be back on the radio from Fridays from 9 as of next week, and it will be our 3rd and final series.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to come back for another one, for a 4th one, because of exams and so on. We're doing our A-levels, and it's just too much work doing YouTube and radio.
We find this a lot more enjoyable than radio itself, and it's a lot less pressure in that we have a week to get it, turn it around. So it's a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, we still leave it
we
to
still
the
do
last
it.
day.
We still do it in a day, but we have a week to do it, and we can use that week. Whereas radio, you have to get it all done on a certain day. So it will be nice to also have a Friday back as well. Next Friday at 9 will be the start of the final series of the alternative show.
Yes.
on FM, and then we're permanently moving to YouTube. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
Yes.
Comment, like, subscribe, and do everything you usually do. Stay alternative.
Good night.
The Great Reef Shark!
You keep coming back, but what's must get through because you don't obey. Just say to
Great Reef Shark, or known as blacktail, is similar in shape to general appearance to the silvertip shark.
Yes.
Why did I do that again?